to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And here's another carry for Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They hand this off to Harris. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's brought down. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd down and goal. Pickett under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Pickett will look to throw it here. He gets it complete to Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Should I make the first posting warnings and punishments?
Yeah. Talking about Steelers.
Huh?
Talking about Steelers.
Steelers.
Oh, yeah. Steelers is a 42-7, and still like trying to score and run down the field, and has been going for it on 4th down.
Oh no, I was talking about depth charts.
Oh, yeah. Feel free to do that too, but yeah, we're definitely going to do something about Steelers as well.
This was having something wrong with the fullback, whether it's a halfback with a ton of speed or a tight end there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. Meanwhile, some have not been able to get on their roster yet. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And I include, if you're unsure as to why there's a warning, go check rules. P.S. We know some people haven't gotten on their roster. Just want everyone to be aware of the rules.
This is like first warning. Like,
just want everyone to be aware of the rules. Is kind of saying.
And then next week would be official warning. I need to make this fucking depth chart. I have too many people trying to fucking say this and that, and I just need to get this set up all the way. So I have Nico Collins as my 2, and
oh, you got Hodgins?
Yeah, Hodgins is, or Nico is my 1. And I'll have Hodgins be my 1 just because. And then Collins is my 2. Mechie there, Cooks there, tight end, left tackle. I'm streaming right now too because I moved Titus Howard to right guard, so Max Mitchell can start. It's just I would.
So this is like a soft warning. If it's like this next week, it'll be an important official warning. Then the 1, 2, 3 strikes.
You're out.
You're out. Takes effect. Should be you.
There's so much shit going on, dude. Just let me fucking.
Just still getting poured on?
I don't know. I
stopped watching whenever it was 7-7 and started doing that.
I started doing this because I have to play this game.
49-7.
Yeah, Yeah, so he's definitely getting a 1-game ban to start. There's no warning. This is ridiculous. You don't do that
He's got the ball too.
You don't do that to someone in the league. You can do that in regs.
Who two is the question?
Huh? What player?
Yeah.
Whoever has the best stats coming out of the game.
Well, Najee has 151 and a touchdown.
What about wide receivers?
It just came across the top of the screen, so I said that.
We'll just review after the game.
Okay.
Because I gotta play.
You're okay. I'm just.
This game. Who day? Why I get tagged? Go fucking read your fucking thing, dumbass.
Oh, Kenny Pickett has 5 passing touchdowns.
I hate to say his quarterback, but that's what he's doing. Running it up with his quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Stat padding for his quarterback.
Mm-hmm. I didn't choose draft class yet. I'll do that after this game.
That's okay.
I gotta stream. Oh, I'm already streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bitch day.
Jesus, everyone's fucking.
People did not read.
Will you deal with that?
I'm just saying read the paragraph because I got a game to play.
Okay.
Jags. After I said read the paragraph.
Okay. He's still passing.
Yeah, he's not following any of the gameplay rules at all.
20 seconds left and he's still running the ball. And 9, 8, passes the ball. Yeah. Six TDs for Kenny Pickett.
His is at 86 speed, and that was a cutoff, but he is not out of position.
Correct.
Oh.
Worry about your game.
This is my game. Is the guy messaging me?
That's why it said less than or equal to 86 speed.
The fuck do you think read rules means, bro? I'm about to fucking screenshot it for him.
You already have the screenshot.
I'm re-screenshotting it.
I'm re-screenshot it.
I don't have time to go digging for this bitch. It's the Bengals.
It was the Bengals?
Well, he's one of the ones messaging me about fullback.
You know, there's only one of them messaged me.
I had him. I had the Colts.
Yeah, only one of them messaged me. Not the person, you know, that put out the warning.
Mm. I would just screenshot that like that and send it to people that, or put it even in there.
You want to put it in the warnings / punishments?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this dude to say he's good because I told him I'm good.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On the opening play, here's Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, he'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught. Touchdown. We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Mills. They'll find Hodgins there complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mills to throw it. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversions, and now they're just 3 back.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Davis Mills keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Texans have moved out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, now Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, it's Mills. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Flush to his right. And he's got Pierce. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now it's Ryan sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have regained the lead. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, this has been a signature of his over a sensational career since entering the league back in 2008. And you can see still plenty of strength left in that arm for the former MVP.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Mills eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Ryan. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a gain of 35. They'll run here with Taylor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. To throw for it is Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To throw is Ryan. That's complete to Pierce. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Isaiah Hodgins, 45 yards. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Ryan on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Mills now.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. On first down, Ryan.
Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. To throw again on second down, Ryan.
They're going right back to Pittman. Ryan finding Pittman there for the Colts' first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Throw left side here, complete to Campbell.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down, Ryan.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman.
40 yards.
And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to...
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
The Houston Texans were looking to add another playmaker to its receiving group this offseason, and they'll certainly get that from John Mechie from Alabama. He had over 2,000 yards in his final 2 years with the Crimson Tide. Expect to see him involved early and often in every game and really be a good blocker when they run the ball as well. Here, he catches the football and moves the chains.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 63 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mills. And now here is another interception. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the 1st half have now followed them into the 2nd half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mills. Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On second down, here's Pierce. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Cameron Johnston now.